welcome to a new year. I'm not sure if I've streamed this year or not. I think I might have, but I'm not 100% certain. If I haven't, then Happy New Year to you all. I know it's a bit late, it's now February, so we're 2 months in, but never mind. Yeah, so back streaming again, live streaming. I've moved my system around, so I'm not too sure whether it's all working or not, so you'll have to let me know in the comments if you can hear me and it sounds okay, or you can hear the desktop. It should be working fine. I can't see any issues, but that's the only problem when you unplug everything and replug it in. A lot of the time it doesn't quite work the way it did before, but hopefully we should be okay. So tonight we're going to be looking at some homebrew games. I've been messing about with Launchbox because it seems a lot easier to set up things, and you can have things pre-set up. So you can have all your emulators set up in it and everything, so it's just easier to use than having to keep going to different emulators and clicking on and what have you. So I've made just a specific one just for all the homebrew games that are out there. So it should make it a bit less disastrous, hopefully, fingers crossed. I've also done one for next year's Christmas, which is interesting, the amount of Christmas games that are out there, which was a bit of a rabbit hole. But again, with the homebrew stuff, in this there's already 4,000 plus games. You don't realise how much and how many games are out there that have come out recently. So yeah, it's good to see the old systems being utilised though. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. Now, the first game I'm going to play is on the Amiga AGA system, and it's come out this year actually. It's Castlevania, and it's quite a good game actually. I quite like it. It's I wish this had come out years ago when I had it originally. But the Scorpion engine seems to have changed everything for the Amiga. There's so many good games coming out now. As I say, you'll have to let me know if the sound's okay, if there's anybody out there. Right. Let's start. Loving the graphics on this, really good. I wish a Castlevania game would have come out back in the 90s for the Amiga. I'm sure it would have sold loads. I just love the parallax as well, as always. Obviously it's based on the Castlevania games that are already out there for the systems. There's quite a few out there now for all of them, I believe. Is there a collection come out recently as well? Loving the colour. It just shows what the Amiga 1200 and others were capable of. Obviously they couldn't do the 3D as well as other systems, but did have the ability to do decent stuff as well. I think he's up top we go. Again, majority of the games, unless I've got them wrong tonight, are either homebrew ones or unreleased games that have come out later on after they've been discovered. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Oop, gone down the hole. We've been listening to the excellent Retro Hour podcast this week with the interview with Kelly Sumner from Commodore, which is quite interesting. I think it's a two-parter. Interesting to see a different perspective to the normal people you hear from. So it's well worth a listen. few interesting stories out this week in the world of computing and stuff. That new chip from Microsoft looks quite interesting, the quantum chip. It'll be interesting to see how that affects computing going forward. Pity it has to be frozen to like 1,000,000 degrees, but hey ho. Clear. Okay, where are we off to now? Oh, that. After everywhere to fall, I go down there. Chuffy now. There is a few glitches in it, but that's what you would expect. As I say, the Scorpion engine, so many things coming out utilising the Scorpion engine. Down the hole we go. I'll have one more quick blast trying to get through and then we'll put something else on. See if we can not fall down the hole this time. Because it's a very tight jump. Like how you can see through the windows as well. False move and it's game over. Oh, got hit by the things. So that's Castlevania AGA that's come out in 2025 for the Amiga AGA computers. I think that's really good. I do like that. out. Oh, let's put game focus on. Let's come out of that and see what else we've got. So I was looking at this one as well on the Commodore 64 called is it Babylon's Ark? And it just reminded, I think it must be a like an adventure type game based on a Star Trek type universe, from what I could tell. Again, if you've heard of these, then please comment in the comments below. It's something I haven't seen before. Forward line loading. The last humans have fled Earth and now living in a large generation spaceship. It's a big ship on a long journey, so eventually some components fail. That's the robot mechanics can't fix. Now it's your turn. So you're Cadet Samuel Fox to solve the problems and talk to the inhabitants of the ship, which consists of people, androids, machines and great adventures. Are you up to the job? Yes. See who made it. So there's the people who made it. Originated from a game at the Clue Jam 2021. So you can talk to these are robot things. How is the ship doing? It's leaning port side. Can you ask the mechanic about it? Okay, I'll ask the mechanic. So I gather he's the mechanic up here. They're the only two people in the room. Read the manual. The navigator. Why is the ship leaning to the left? Someone laser soldered the steering wheel. Used to get a spare steering string immediately. Let's take the teleporter. I use a teleporter. The mechanic sent me. So I gather it's that one there. I just like how you can tell that's obviously a Star Trek outfit of some kind. Need anything, Mr. Fox? Yeah. Maybe somebody else can help you. It reminds me of the games from years ago. What has this lady got to say? Nothing. I don't know why or how, it simply bothers me. Do anything with that? No. What's that? Just take some clothes. You never know, you might need them. It looks like, is this the locker room? Sorry, except for the replicator chamber. It's in a secret room under the lobby. I'm busy with my own problems. Isn't activated. Like a bit like data. I don't think I can do anything here now. Oh, that's definitely a Star Trek thing. For the keys. She lost a notepad. Talk to the trash can. I love the humour of it. don't touch my buttons. Who said that then? Can I go in there? Captain speaking. Toilet occupy. Hang on. Blur. Is this a general nudity? Are you writing? Nah, Captain better not get seasick. If only the ship didn't sway so much. Oh no, here it goes again. I was steering the ship. I have had to hand over to the navigator, second in command, but robots do not care much about our sense of balance. Shoebox. Open the box. You find an adorable little fluffy animal. It's cooing. Okay. Oh, I've got the animal now. But hang on, look at what I've got. Look at it. Why she don't want to talk? That won't transport me anywhere. Yeah, it's quite. I can imagine it being quite a good game once you get into it, and don't know how big it is. Don't touch my buttons. It's north of here. I gather the holodeck's locked. I need a key to enter the holodeck. Well, he said he was in charge of the keys, didn't he? Can I have the holodeck key? Eventually. Goodbye. You have to keep doing it then. I bet you have to find his manual or something. But yeah, so that's Babylon's Ark on the Commodore 64. I can imagine it being a very interesting game once you get into it, like I said, but obviously I don't want to sit here boring people while I play that, so let's try something else. Let's have a look what we've got. What's on here? Right. Let's try that one. First night on Amiga Mega Drive or Genesis if you're from America. Of the anime feel to it, a bit of manga feel to it with the eyes on the characters. Looks like she's gonna get blah 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 blah. Oh. Go, check your screen, what's happening? Somebody going to be stolen? Is the princess going to be stolen as always? Go and rescue her. come on. The skull on the thing. Oh, what got me then? Oh, it takes you all the way back. That's a bit. Takes you all the way back, but leaves you with the weapons that you forgot. As with everything else I play these days. Get up there. Okay, how do I go down? It just squashes me. Oh, obviously back in the 90s we would call a lot of the homebrew games public domain because that's what the title was of them, obviously. So it's not something new, it's just different systems come along and then different homebrew gets paid for it. Yeah, so that's Cursed Night on the Sega Genesis stroke Master Mega Drive, not Master System. Let's have. This is one I quite like actually. This came out last year now. On the CD32, it is a bit slower than if you play it on the 4000 edition or Amiga 4000 edition, etc. But still a good game. By Electric Black Sheep. Let's have a go on Hoth, because I do like Hoth. love the graphics on this. It's really well done. Obviously, it's an FMV type style, but it's still good graphics. Okay, now that's not good. Why is it doing that then, I wonder? Let's restart it. It should play because I've played it earlier, played it before on it, so I know it works. A bit confused as to why it didn't start then. Hopefully it'll work this time.
Target's coming up.
So we're flying the TIE fighter. So we're trying to stop them trying to blow it up now. To think this is made in Amos is insane. It just proves what can be achieved if you know what you're doing. It's on the CD32 or the... Oh, we dead. So we try see if the trench run works with the actual X-Wing fighter. It might crash though. On the CD32 this is. I know if you play this on the Amiga, the 4000 and stuff, it's got a different version where you can use a fast RAM. So this shakiness, what you're seeing now, it doesn't actually do it on that. But to bear in mind, this is just running on 2.0 into of the CD32. Hopefully it won't crash.
You have failed me for the last time.
You have failed me for the last time. Oh, just a minute. I love the bridges that go over as well. They look like they are actually going over the top of you, which is quite a good effect. Coming from behind us. Through the small gap there. Oh, shooting. Why is he hitting me? I'm not taking him on. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I wonder if we can get Hoff to work. What's this? Death Star.
Luke, trust your feelings.
Let's just hammer the fire button down. R2. Oh, we dead. We dead. So that's let's come out of that. Stardust Wars on the Commodore C32. There was another one that came out recently as well. One of the good CD32 Homebrew discs is by Amiga J, which has got lots of games on you can play, and they're all installed, so you can just select the one you want and play in it. But again, these are a lot of PD titles from back in the day. Can even pick cover disc games. Like I said, it's got like a lot of the arcade snooker. I never realised that was an actual, never released as a full game. It was just a special game for the magazine. Cybernetics, that was a good game. I remember playing this on the demos back in the day on the PD disc. It's almost a Defender-esque cross with asteroids. Hit by the by the debris. That's game over, player one. How do we restart? It's not that button. That button there. See what else we can find on here on this CD. Frogger clones. Jet Set Willy clones. See what racing there is. Highway Sprint. Let's see what that is. I've never heard of it, but I'm sure we can have a look. Drivers cut far as you can without crashing. Oh, they pushed me into that. basically a how far can you get type game, which seemed to be all the rage, or I don't know if they still are, but they were. There is. The Amiga had loads of homebrew type games for it over the years. Promotional game, Doctor Who. Pepsi all over the world. Tony and Friends. Croak 2. I know this is a Frogger clone. Oh, there we go. Good old Frogger. Simple but addictive. Well, that kills you. But it was to eat. Is it the fly then that you can eat, not the spider? Rit. Come on. Ooh, that was close. So that's Croak 2 on the Amiga. Let's come away from the Amiga now, see what else we can find. Look at the NES. There's more. So I've played this on other systems. I've not played it on the NES. I like it on the 64. Oh, should be able to keep hitting that. Come out on lots of systems, this has. To escape them. Brothers hid here. Oh. Love the graphics on this game. God, cool. Oh, nearly fell down the hole. Oh, 2-2 at Amiga. Four brothers change their fate. Okay. Need to get to that thing there so I can turn it on and then I can start there every time. Oh, didn't see the arrow. I wasn't watching the arrow. I wonder what's on the top part of it. Get across there, don't I? Jump to death and prove your faith. Oh. Oh no! Frying tonight. It's a good game, it's just very difficult, as you can tell, or I'm really rubbish at it. Probably potentially I'm just crap at it, to be honest. But that Abbey Lamorts, I say that is on quite a few different systems, so I'm sure you can play it on one of them. Arcade Rush, what's that then? That's what I've never heard of before. If it plays. Like it's going to start, so Chunk Out 2. Flappy Bird. We've all played Flappy Bird on different systems. Like it's working, so we'll not play that one unless that one works underneath. Let's try this one. Nope. Oh, I like this game. This is one I have played, and I've played Flea 2 on the Dreamcast as well. I do like this game. In the blood. Simple but addictive this game is. Oh, that's what happens when you choose to get it. Oh, I'm out. Oh. Oh, this is a solid. You have to keep going. Can't remember now. Oh, it is so difficult, this game. I give up. It's very difficult. It's a good game, but it's really difficult. That's Flea on the NES. It's also out on the Dreamcast, I think. Excuse me, and Flea 2 is as well. Oops. I keep catching this microphone. It's because I've moved everything around and I'm not used to things being in where they are, in the places they're in. La Manna des Zombies. What is that? Let's have a look. What is that? What? What am I supposed to be doing here then? It's obviously a game that came out in 2022, but I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I jumped in the window. No? There's a thing there. Do I have to? Plus, do I have to do something with that? With the... So, do I have to do something there? No, obviously not. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing there. If anybody's got any ideas, please comment in the comments below. We'll move on from that. Right, this is... Is that better? Out of the way. A lot of Christmas games, but we'll play them near Christmas. Witch and Wiz. I wonder if that's like Wiz and Liz on the Amiga. Follower. Do I have to catch her or something? Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but it's like I've been sucked into a crystal ball. "5 years later," like Marvel. Like there's nobody around, hence all the cobwebs. Just follow the same path, do we? We follow the same path as we did before. I noticed how the tree's grown a bit there. That's quite clever. Going now. We didn't come here last time. Chapter 1. Is that the start of it then? I don't know what we had to do. We just collected something. I'm just collecting items, I think. Where am I? Retr0rewind. reset it. Reset the floor. Right. That's not it, is it? Because if I move, that's going to go. So we have to move. I can't go up, so how is that going to... Quite an interesting puzzle game, to be honest, but it's just knowing how I'm supposed to do it. Ah, that's there we go. I didn't see the top one drop down when you moved him. Where am I? Oh, that's no, I've blown it. Oh, trap myself. There we go. Getting better at it. No. I need to push it that way, don't I? Get rid of that. Oh. That's got to be last, hasn't it? Where am I going to get it? Yeah, it's quite a good game, that is. It's just very difficult. It's very puzzle-esque. Not bad for a freeware game. Yeah, you can't believe how many there were on the Game Boy as well. There's loads on them. Which was the one I was playing them? believe this is a new one that's just come out, if it works. Special Ninja Squad. This is a demo of it. Push. Oh. Oh no. A special weapon, excellent. Got to go back up there. I'm dead. I died. Try again. Oh, he's massive, I don't know. Guardian angel anymore. I like how he clings on to things. now. That's Ninja Butai on the PC Engine or TurboGrafx 16, depending on where you're from. Got here. Big Burger. Penguins love lemons. I have never heard of this, so good only knows what it is. Is that what? Okay. That's definitely not very good indeed. VB Racing on the Nintendo Virtual Boy. (2008). Wow, look at this. It's almost like a Outrun-esque clone. On the Virtual Boy. I bet it looks good in the with the 3D glasses on. Might make you a bit sick though. Move out the way. Yep. So definitely an Outrun type S clone for the game at Virtual Boy. Flappy Cheap Cheap. What is that? We'll see what this one's like. I would imagine it's a Flappy Bird clone. Ah, there we go. And we would be right. Flappy Birds on the Virtual Boy, who'd have thought it? 7? Oh my good night. I wonder what the 3D effect looks like if you're actually playing it on a Virtual Boy. Oh, 7 again. Go Sub, what's that one? I would imagine it's something to do with submarines. 2010 this came out by Aegis Games. Okay, I don't know why you would have to read the book before you play this, because it's not exactly flashing and causing any issues. It's almost like the games you play where you've got to try and get it round the metal without setting the alarm off. Not too good, that one. Virtual Warzone. battle zone? It is, it's battle zone, isn't it? What's fire though? That's the problem. Move forward. To that. Moves it back down again then. So that moves your turret up and down. That's a missile. Okay. Flickering the judging a bit. Come on. Now that one does need a warning for it. What we got here? Genesis has got loads of games out for it that are shareware and homebrew. Even some games that came out that are literally made by companies to promote things. So for example this one, Pringles on the Mega Drive. So the idea of the game is to eat as many Pringles as you can. Because I've got no more Pringles this way. Oh, there's the goal. I think you can choose different levels as well. It's just a different background. I wonder who they got to make this game. Black pepper. Oh, we died. Pringle game, oh my goodness. Right guys, well I'm going to call it a night there. We've played a few homebrew games there. Thank you for watching if you're watching this on repeat. And I should be back next week. I don't know what I'm playing next week, probably just pick and mix of different things. Like I say, there's so many homebrew games, there could be a year's just do a channel on homebrew. So, but yeah, I'll see what we're going to do next week. Have a good week, and I shall see you then. Thank you.